Greetings, friends, and welcome to episode 29 of Mark's Vinyl Collection, VCLT, sort of, edition. There's quite a bit of VCLT this time and quite a lot of non-VCLT, but one thing's for sure, there's a lot of stuff to show this time. It's been a while since I did my last episode, as far as, vinyl finds and stuff like that, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. So not so much talking this time because I got a lot to show, and I mean a lot, you'll see. So let's start off with a non-vinyl. This is the only CD that I'm going to show, but I thought it important to show this because it's an incredible deluxe edition package that I got. This is Marillion Fugazi. This is a 4 CD, a 3 CD, 1 Blu-ray edition. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, this is worth getting if just for the documentary on the album itself, and especially for the performance on Swiss television that they did back in, I think it's like 85, was it, when they did this? 1984, Swiss television. Yeah, it comes with they even have the backstage interview. It's fantastic. There's the Blu-ray and the CD. There's the other 2 CDs. The live concert is also incredible. I believe it's from Montreal. Yeah, Montreal at the Spectrum. There's a whole bit of text and writing about it, about the making of the album, and so on and so forth. And let's just put it this way, it's worth getting. They have a vinyl version of this as well. I was seriously considering buying the vinyl version of it because I love Marillion, as you'll see in a minute. But I wanted to watch the Blu-ray very much. That was one thing that I was really big on, and I love the live stuff. And I wanted to have it in a format that I would listen to it often, and I know that CD is something I listen to often in my room or in my car, so I thought this made more sense to get. It's not to say that I might not pick up the vinyl one eventually down the road. Okay, let's get on to the vinyl. And a lot of these are either things to fill holes in the collection or just stuff that I desperately needed. Let's continue the Marillion theme. This is Season's End. This is a 1989 German, well, technically it's under a European release pressing. This is the first album with Steve Hogarth, on vocals for the band. Great record. The opening track, which is The King of Sunset Town, is incredible. The whole album is just great. Here's the gatefold. It's a nice laminated album cover. Sorry about that. Bumped the mic there. I'm not going to do this for all of this. Taking these out is going to take forever. But just to show you, there's the yellow Marillion center label for it. This was something that I was looking for quite a while, to be honest with you. I have pretty much everything, close to everything that I want from the Fish era of the band, and now as we get into the Hogarth stuff, where's the opening of this? Sorry. As we get into the Hogarth era, there's a lot to get into, and there is also what I'm finding it's a little bit more difficult to find, and for some reason a little bit more pricier. Next up, we have Marillion, again, Incommunicado 12-inch single. It comes with the album version and an alternate mix and Going Under. Again, I don't want to go through all of these ones as far as the vinyl is concerned, but it is just the black label version of the center label. Continuing with Marillion, this is Easter, the 12-inch single, numbered at the bottom here, number 2199. This is a great, this is a great 12-inch single. It has Easter, Warm at Circles, and That Time of the Night are the live songs on side B. Uninvited Guest is a B-side on side A. Okay, I don't know why these outside labels are like this. They're so hard to get out of. Okay, so there goes. There's the laminated cover. Gatefold. for this. And I believe, I don't know, I keep saying I'm not going to do this, but I keep doing it for some reason. It's the black label for this. Again, this is the era with Hogarth on vocals. I was very lucky to find this particular single in such good condition, considering that it is a numbered version of the single. I think that while Marillion is a very popular band, I'm thinking that the singles people still haven't picked up on too much, so they're relatively inexpensive to buy. So I'm snapping them up now. And the last from the Marillion theme, we have Marillion Freaks Live, Kayla, Childhood's End, and White Feather. This is live songs off of the Magpie live album, I believe it is. Is it? Yeah, the Thieving Magpie. There's a shot of the back. Sorry for the glare, but like I said, if I take everything out of everything here, it'll take me forever to get through all this. Black label. This is a UK one, as was the Easter one as well. Okay, now let's go on to a different band. Now this was something that I was really anxious to get. I had already got this record on an advanced copy from the record label because I'm involved with the Yes Music podcast. That should give away what this is. It is the new Yes album, The Quest. To me, this is a great album. I don't care what anybody says. You know, I've been I've been promoting this album for quite a long time. Even before it came out, I had I had high hopes, but I had a strong feeling it was going to be a very good record. And I think that they really stepped up. It gave us a fantastic album. Steve Howe is the producer of this record. I was initially a little concerned about that, being that he's never been really a producer of a album that wasn't his own. You know what I mean? And while Yes is his band, it is a different situation. There are other people in here who could have easily done it. Billy Sherwood comes to mind. This is a fantastic insert, I have to say. The Gottlieb brothers, who are responsible for this stuff, did a great job of this lyrics and stuff like that in here. The center labels look fantastic. I will pull out one just to show you I'm a good guy. There you have it. It is in these nice blue anti-static sleeves. Thank God that they do that. This is the first release that they're on Inside Out Records out of Germany. There's the back. Great stuff. I mean, this album is growing on me every day. The great thing about this, as you notice from the hype sticker, this does come with two CDs. This does come with two CDs as well. So it's great for me. I can just shove the CDs in my car and listen to this anytime I want to. Great songs on here. The Ice Bridge, fantastic. Dare to Know, incredible. Minus Demand is a great song as well. A Living Island is pretty good. The Western Edge is a great song. You know, a lot of them are really strong. Some of them are still growing on me, and there's some of them that I thought are not so good. The not so good department, though, I have to say, are maybe only about two songs. I think that Mystery Tour is a little weak, and Future Memories is okay, could be a bit better, but the rest of it is excellent and is growing on me with every passing listen. So this may become a really big favorite for me. Let's see where it lands on my end of the year list. I'm very curious about that. Okay, next up, we got a couple of reissues that have come out that I've jumped on, and I'm glad for that because I've been stupid in the past and not get reissues, especially from this band. This is Genesis, Duke on white vinyl. I mean, everybody knows this. Thinks there's no need to go into any great detail of it, but I will show you the vinyl. Fantastic white vinyl. Duke is a record that is very hit and miss with the fan base, I find, at least. I could be wrong, but some people think it's a little too commercial, that they're leaning too much away from their progressive roots. I disagree. There's so many things on here that are fantastic, and from that whole element behind the lines, Duchess guide vocal, Misunderstanding is a great song. The whole Duke's Travel, Duke End is incredible. Turn It On Again is it's a radio hit, a standard in concert, so this is a must-have. And I believe, to my ears, it's a fantastic sounding record. May not be a UK first pressing quality, but it's excellent nonetheless. Cheers. Good old tea. Okay, and the other, and the other Genesis reissues I found and got was Trick of the Tail. This is my favorite Genesis Phil Collins album. It quite possibly could be, I think, my favorite Genesis album, period, to be quite honest with you. Sorry, my voice is cracking. I've been doing a lot of singing lately for my new record, Project Gemini. Here's the inner sleeve, and I believe it's color. Yes, it is. And it is the yellow vinyl on the Charisma Mad Hatter label. This they did a really great job on. It sounds good. They must have had a decent analog source tape to listen back to, or the digital source is probably very strong as well, because the album turned out fantastic. Dance on a Volcano, Entangled, Los Endos. I mean, come on. If you don't own this, grab it. I mean, I'm sure you can find the UK first pressings out there. They're not insanely expensive, but why would you bother, paying somebody an extra $20 shipping plus the album cost when you can buy this? Okay, next up is an album by a band that I was not very familiar with, but my friends in the Dark Monarchy, namely Joe Bailey and Steve Holland, who does our graphic artwork, are huge on these guys and highly suggested that I pick up this album, in which they helped me pick this up. This is Frost, Million Town, which is the debut album from this band and first time ever on vinyl, as it says on here. Really, really great album. This is, quite frankly, a surprise for me. I mean, Hyperventilation, Snowman, Blacklight Machine, Million Town. Million Town is a true prog epic. I mean, it's over 2 sides. Part 1 is 17 minutes 40 seconds. Part 2, 8 minutes 30 seconds. I mean, it's a whole song is like 26 or 27 minutes long. Great stuff. I was not too familiar with Frost, but I will be picking up more of their stuff in the end. Here's one of the albums. It's on Translucent Red. Once again, thank you, Steve and Joe, for recommending this album to me. I really thoroughly enjoyed it, and again, like all Inside Out releases I'm starting to find, as you can see here is the sticker for Inside Out music. This came with a CD version of it as well, so it's in the car. I can listen to it whenever I want, and I'm really enjoying this album. Next up, VCLT from my good friend Vance, named Zep Pearl on the VC community. He talked about getting this album, or he had picked it up for himself and suggested I grab it, and he grabbed me a copy. Thank you so much for this, Vance. Merciful Fate. I love Merciful Fate. This is an early concert with the band. I believe, it is obviously a bootleg, and the sound quality is actually really good. It's on green vinyl. Once again, I thank you so much, Vance, for this. I mean, always have been a big Merciful Fate guy. Here's the band. You can tell it's early because there's no King Diamond-ish makeup on the singer, the King. And yeah, as you can see, his makeup is right here, and he's not wearing it here. This guy is not wearing it in the picture. Great stuff, though. I mean, Black Funeral, Curse of the Pharaohs, great song. The Corpse Without a Soul. This is early stuff. Nuns Have No Fun. Incredible. So, if you're a King Diamond fan, or if you're a fan of Merciful Fate, you might want to pick this up. I forget where he found this. Just go to Zep Pearl's channel. Zep Pearl's Instagram channel, and I'm sure it'll mention it on there somewhere. Love that, the whole Japanese obi strip situation. Okay, I better pick up the pace. It's already 15 minutes. The Brown Acid series, you know I'm a big collector of that. Here it is. I finally grabbed number 3. It had been sold out for a long time on vinyl, so I had not been able to get it. So I just finally decided to crack it and get it. I just bought the regular black vinyl version of it. This is a collection of stuff that are of 70s hard rock stuff that I highly recommend. Where do these guys find these very rare singles? I don't know, but keep finding them, guys. I'm enjoying every single volume of this so far. This is volume 3. I'm glad to have it. I think I'm up to volume 9 now. Still got to grab a couple more. And they've started a whole new series. They're doing something similar like this, but they're doing a heavy metal version of it. Once I get that, I will show you guys. Okay, now we're on to the last 3 pieces. I told you there's a lot of stuff. This was a find in the wild, if you can believe this. And you'll see why I'm saying that. This is Kiss, Hotter Than Hell, 45th anniversary colored vinyl. Why am I saying this is so odd? Because people probably say, oh, I see this all the time in there. Yeah, the anniversary version is out there. But the colored vinyl version of it, which is this orange here, I'll take it out, was initially only available through Kiss Online. It was not sold through the stores at all. There you go. Kind of cool looking. It was not available through the stores. This came out at the same time when they released Hot in the Shade as well on colored vinyl, and that was a blue. I didn't get either one of those because at the time I was a little strapped for cash. But to see this in a store at a Sunrise Record, I mean, it was just, you know, it would have been stupid for me to pass it up. And considering that the cashier girl did a little boo-boo, it was priced for $39.99, and I ended up paying $40 even, which doesn't make sense because we pay tax here in Canada. So I got it for much less. So thank you very much. Quick sip of the tea. Good stuff. And now the last 2. The last 2, I'm going to preface this by saying thank you, thank you, Patrick, the vinyl archivist. This is VCLT from Patrick. One of them is technically an early birthday present, as he says, but to me, it'll be VCLT in my heart. Number 1 that I'm going to show here is something that I've been looking for. Never thought I would get it on vinyl. Was content to think that I was not going to get it ever on vinyl because it's so expensive to find. And again, thank you for giving me this, Patrick. This is the debut Badlands album. This is the German pressing of it on Atlantic Records. Here you see. Yeah, I'm just flabbergasted that I actually own this album right now because it was an album that really affected me. When I was younger, when I got it, I wore out the cassette tape from listening to it so many times. Oh, here's the back of it as well, in case you're interested. Yeah, High Wire, Dreams Through the Night, Jade's Song, Winter Call, Dancing on the Edge, Streets Cry Freedom, Hard Driver. I mean, everything on here is fantastic. Seasons. Me and Patrick did a sort of deep dive on this album on his YouTube channel. I love this album. Jakey Lee, fantastic. There's Mr. Mr. Eric Singer on drums. I forget this chap's name, but Ray Gillen vocals. Rest in peace. Great album. I believe the guy's name is Chason. Chason, that's his last name. I forget the first name. Greg Chason. That's it. Yeah. Incredible record. Again, I am amazed that I have this on vinyl. Thank you, Patrick. And the last thing, and what is considered my early birthday present, and I'm extremely happy to have this as well. The Yes album, and you're probably thinking, well, Yes album, you can get that anywhere. Yeah, you can, but this is the box version. Well, the box. This is the Friday music version, which came in this fantastic box. This came on 2 LPs, 45 RPM. Take out the album out of here real quick. There's the album. You see down at the bottom, Friday Music. This looks just the same as any other version of this record. except for the fact that where it really matters, it is vastly different, in which you have here the vinyl. They recreate the sort of plum labels. It's not going to show too good on here, but side 1 is simply Yours Is No Disgrace. One song on a side, because the song is, I think it's like 14 minutes. No, 9 minutes, 41 seconds. The other side you have the clap, and you have Starship Trooper. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt as far as you have to stand up, every 10 minutes or so to switch sides. But sonically is the payoff, because this thing sounds really, really good. I mean, you'd figure at 45 RPM, they could do a really great job, and they have. Of course, now it's going to be a bitch to put back in. Yeah, it sounds incredible. And again, Patrick, thank you so much for doing this for me. I was mentioning to him before that how I had passed up on this when it had initially come out. And for some reason, I just thought, they'd be available in abundance. And they did not become available in abundance. In fact, they were hard to get and have become pretty expensive online to buy. So thank you, Patrick, for VCLTing me this as an early birthday present. So that's it. That's all of it. It only took me 21 minutes to get through all that. So that's it for now, my friends. I hope you enjoyed that. The next video will be a Project Gemini update video. Lots to talk about as the album is nearing completion, if you can believe that. So I'll talk to you guys very soon. I hope you guys have a great holiday weekend here in Canada. It's Thanksgiving weekend. It's October 9th. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody who watches, who is a Canadian watcher. And I'll talk to you guys all very soon. Bye for now.